Knows if you love the NFL, if you love the sports commentary and the sports drama, you have found Tony Talk's vested up, compelling sports edge. I've been digging in the NFL trash can they files, and yes, some of those owners are in those Eddie files. You say that black women don't care about sports. YouTube says that black women don't care about the NFL. Black women to represent us in their spaces. So make sure you bring your notes, your drink, and your vest. Hey, come with it. Come with it. Yeah, we also talk about that too, allegedly. Let's see here, Vestas. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and play that one more time in the universe because it speaks volumes. Hold on, Vestas. Hold on. Let me go ahead and play that again and let it get into the atmosphere. Hold on, Vestas. Knows if you love the NFL, if you love the sports commentary and the sports drama, you have found Tony Talk's vested up, compelling sports edge. I've been digging in the NFL trash can they files, and yes, some of those owners are in those Eddie files. You say that black women don't care about sports. YouTube says that black women don't care about the NFL. Black women to represent us in their spaces. So make sure you bring your notes, your drink, and your vest. Hey, come with it. Come with it. Yeah, we also talk about that too, allegedly. All right, Vestas. All right, Vestas, let me come to the stage. Let's go ahead and get this out the way. Hold one, Vestas, hold one. All right, Vestas, let's go ahead and talk about what we need to talk about. You know what? Y'all have been in so many lives where we just assume that other people have come in the room and said that women do not need a space or have a space in sports. But when it comes to reporters as a Mary K Cabot, this is the right women with the right energy comes out and neutralize all the hate and the slander against our young men. This is why women is needed in sports. This is why so many women is popping up on the scenes. They call us aunties, they call us dishwashers, they call us all these other despicable names, but they don't know the power that we have to neutralize someone like a Mary K Cabot. This right here, I don't know what's going to happen after this year right here, but Mary K Cabot one day will have to adjust or get out of sports. Because I agree with everything that our other nephew Shedeur Sanders has said today. Before I get to that, let me go ahead and welcome all the Vestas in the room, and we're going to continue to move forward. Hold on, Vestas. Let's see who's already up in here. All right, we got your Donna C. Hey, you have to come on early. What's up? You right. Don't forget to bring your vest. Make sure you have your notes, your drink, and your vest. See here, Big Brother not playing Mary K fake reporter. Yes, Essie, yes. We're going to talk about this. We're finna talk about this tonight. We're finna neutralize Mary K Cabot tonight. This is why women, the right women, is needed in sports. See, because a lot of males think, what's up, TD Perry? What's up? What's up, Donna C? Our vest is Shilo tight tonight. Yes, we riding with Shilo tonight. We riding with the other nephew tonight. Good evening, y'all. Let me go get my drink. Get your drink. What's up, Ella of Lud in the building? Yeah, we finna knock down some walls. We finna knock down some narratives. Now, my day ones, I'm gonna actually call y'all my day zeros. Y'all know I was on Mary K Cabot's neck and head before I even became public. Y'all know them old videos. I'm sick and tired of the evil satanic creature. Time to put that to rest. Psalms 94:16. Who will rise up against the evildoers of the world? Who will stand up against the wicked workers of iniquity? That's why God is using any and everybody now to stand up against the wicked. Even on YouTube. Just imagine if none of us was called to be podcasters out of the blue. Do y'all see how much power all these negative evil news writers, analysts could have get away with so much against Shedeur Sanders, Ruben Bain, who else? What's the young man? Karen Lacey, Who else? Isaiah Bond. Who else, y'all? Who else? We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about this. All right, it's about that time. It's about that time. What's up, Slim? What's up, SDP 1208? Let's see here. What's up, Amber? Hello, everyone. Can't stay the whole time. Please like the screen. Miss Tony has been killing it, doing early morning and all. Thank you, Amber. Hello, Tony in chat. I gotta put my belly back. I ain't gonna hold you long. Maybe 30 to 45 minutes. That's all it's gonna be. I gotta put my bullet-proof vest on and ski mask on tonight. What's up, Bless? Hey, you was dropping those nuggets last night. Hey, all. Welcome, Bless. Let's see here. Mayley, what you doing coming in here tonight? I'm coming to you from the Bahamas. What you doing? Hey, stay safe out there, y'all. So, Mita and all the other Vesters, I'm pretty sure you caught the live last night and you already know that it was two people. It was two people that was in my radar last night. That was Mary K. Cabot and James Wood. I haven't heard nothing new regarding James Woods today, but I did hear from Mary K. Cabot. Mary K. Cabot had the nerve to play victim about what she said yesterday and the way that Shilo came back at her yesterday and today. We're going to get in that. And then Mary K. Cabot, somebody, even Anthony Lima, I'm assuming, gave her saying that she was taking the high road the way that she had responded to his questions. Let me tell you one thing, Mary K. Before Shedeur Sanders, 99.9% of all the people that even mention your name, we didn't even know you before Shedeur Sanders. And if Shedeur Sanders ever leaves Cleveland, you will be forgotten. You will be forgotten, Mary K. Cabot. You will be forgotten. I promise you. Let me go back to the comments. What's up, Mita Lee? Got a ride for both nephews? Yes. What's up, Michelle? Now, I got those clips, y'all. I got those clips. Now, Shilo, let's talk about what he said yesterday when Mary K. Cabot put that hashtag or that post out there on Twitter regarding breaking news. She had a fake, what do you call it? Ambulance saying that Deshaun Watson is going to edge out Shedeur Sanders in the QB1 competition. And we broke that down last night. We know that's not true. And Shilo Sanders come under that post saying Mary K. basically gonna make a sandwich, Mary. I salute to that. Now, as a woman, I didn't take no offense to that because we know that Shilo Sanders is not what they call him. I forgot what the word was, but we know Shilo Sanders wasn't trying to say that women don't have a place in sports. He definitely was not saying that, but why so many people was trying to blow that out of proportion? Well, you know why they was trying to blow that out of proportion is because it is Shilo Sanders. That's the only reason. I agree with Shilo. Mary K. Cabot needs to go somewhere and do something else. I even said that Mary K. Cabot needs to retire or resign immediately because she's not doing nothing for women in sports. I agree. Well, Shilo Sanders came out today and he actually expounded on what he meant. And I'm about to play that, y'all. Let me go ahead. Forgive me if your name is misspelled. No worries, Michelle. No worries. You know I'm a female. You know I'm a woman. They're trying to say that being sexist and a misogynist. Misogynist. And everybody know that's, yeah, misogynist. Even Michelle driving had to put in the chat, y'all. Like, listen, I gotta laugh so I don't have to cry, y'all. But it's okay. Now, Mary K. Cabot, if I ever see a tear drop after today, we already know what that tear is. It's the white woman's tears, y'all. And y'all know how that powerful is. Mary K. Cabot bet not drop one tear after what Shilo said about her today because it was so accurate. Somebody had to say it from the Sanders family. Now, normally it's Bucky, but Bucky is on vacation in St. Croix and he may not even know what's going on at that magnitude. Shilo Sanders has come out and he's saying, I'm my big brother's keeper. Shilo Sanders said exactly what Mary Kay needed to hear. Now, will she even respond to it? Who knows? She definitely responded to the sandwich, the message about the sandwich or the post about the sandwich. But Mary Kay do need to go do something different, because she is giving any woman that cares about sports, even you viewers, even you. Because imagine if you try to go into your office or try to go into a family member and you start talking about sports. They're going to say, what you know about sports? You're just a woman. Y'all know we don't heard this before. Y'all know that we have heard these type of statements before in the workplace or around families. And now with Mary Kay just doing all these things, and I've been said that Mary Kay was bipolar. She's definitely is. Let me go ahead and cue up this right here. Oh, what Shilo Sanders has said today, and we're going to talk about it. But I agree with everything Shilo said. That's how you protect your brother. That's how you says, I'm my brother's keeper. Now, for Shilo Sanders to come out here, because normally Shilo Sanders, out of all the Sanders, you might swear he's the one that is very playful. You know, he's very joyful, very talented. But for him to come out and say this with his chest, that means if he's tired of it, just imagine the pressure once again that Shedeur Sanders is under. What Shedeur Sanders, the pressure that Shedeur Sanders is under, trying to concentrate, y'all. Hold on. Why I find this video? Let me go ahead. We'll go back to these comments. Continue to get the room warmed up. And then we're going to continue. All right, I got them. Because with certain people, like with Mary K Cabot, let's just go ahead and put it out there. That's why, once again, that's why women is needed in sports area. See, Mary Kay, for all this time, she's been the only woman that's been echoing, saying these things in the Cleveland media, on platforms, in these blogs and all these posts on Twitter and stuff. That's why we're finna come in. And we're going to make her uncomfortable. Yes, I'm talking about the women in the community. Mary K Cabot thinks that she can say the things that she think that she can say. It's because who would dare even say something against a white woman out in the open? The way that I've been talking about her, the way that other female creators been talking about her, what she said sports have been mentioning. And guess what, y'all? As far as I know, it's only about maybe 3 of us I can count on our hand, maybe 3. And I know it's more out there. I know it's more sisters out there that's talking about sports. Now, you already know what I'm talking about. So catch the hint. The platform that I'm speaking on, I don't know why this platform won't allow us to find each other. Some of y'all just found me a couple weeks ago. Why is that? I've been here since last year. Why is that? I think even these platforms is afraid for us to link up and network. You know how powerful we will be. But that's okay though. Every day, we're going to continue to knock down walls, and we're going to find each other slowly but surely. However, we can just grow this network, because trust me, I'm pretty sure it's more Tony Talks Investors up out there. I'm pretty sure it's What She Said Sports out there. I'm pretty sure it's more Miranda Smalls out there. And y'all, that's the only 3 I know. And I know it's more of us out there. Why this platform won't let us find each other? But it's okay. But this is when the power of women is able to come together and push back on the narrative. Because really, what man, especially melanin man, would, how can I say it, deliver what I'm about to deliver to Mary K Cabot the way that I am, without saying, oh my gosh, if I say that to her, they're going to say that I bullied her. What is the backlash going to be against me? And I'm a black male. Don't worry, brothers. That's why the sisters are coming to the forefront. You don't have to handle this by yourself. See, when women, I know this, y'all. I've been in places where it's only been a few women and they think they have an upper hand until other women, especially other women of different graphics, come into the room and the energy start start changing, and then they feel like, oh Lord, the next thing you know, they are in the corner crying because the power that has walked into the room is overshadowing them, and they can't stand it. That's okay, Vestals. That's okay. Let me go ahead and go through the chats, and we're gonna talk about it. Because Shedeur Sanders, you let Mary K Cabot attempt to drop a white woman's tear on Shedeur Sanders, and we will ride out. Leave Shedeur Sanders alone. Mary K Cabot, you have wrote 99,000 stories regarding his brother, and now you feel tender because Shedeur Sanders said you need to go fix a sandwich, or Shilo saying, hey Mary K, you doing a disservice to all the women in sports. And he didn't lie, y'all. He didn't lie. Y'all have been in the lies. When people came over here and called me, what you know about sports, you shouldn't be talking about sports. You should be a dishwasher. Says who? Says who? Because from what I remember, it is the woman that birthed these players. It is the woman that raised these players up with the fathers. And in some homes where these young men don't have fathers, it's the mother doing both. So who's to say that women can't like sports when it's us in the stands cheering along with the fathers and the uncles? It's the mothers too, y'all. Don't let no man or no sexist man say that women can't be in sports. The devil is a lie. See, because if you believe that, that's when you have people like Mary K Cabot feels like they can say anything against our men. These are our men, and I refuse to let a Mary K Cabot continue to put her mouth on Shedeur Sanders, y'all, or any black man. Do y'all see what I did when Reuben Bain got called up? I called out that white man's name, Ali Connolly. I will never forget it. Ali Connolly. Did you see? Even though Reuben Bain, he slipped, he still was in the first round, and we saluted that man, that young man, as a community. That's what we do. And my issue with Mary K Cabot is because the power of a woman's tongue will either break a man or build him up. You can't tell me the power of a woman's tongue is not that powerful. It's not that powerful, y'all. What she's using, out of all the men in Cleveland, she had the nerve to say, oh, she's the only one in Cleveland, and what she has did for women in sports, young women in sports, young girls in sports. Mary Kay, this is not it. You proud of yourself because of this? And you a mother? You could be a grandmother and you proud of this? You wait till that come back and hit your kids or your grandkids. Let's see how you feel about it. Hold on. Let me go here. Shilo tired. Yeah, Shilo is tired. Shilo has seen his brother struggle a minute. Y'all remember last week or 2 weeks ago when Shedeur Sanders was up on that platform and he was in the orange with the number 2, and I pointed that out. I said, did y'all see his facial change when Mary K Cabot asked him that question? See, it's different when even when men are talking to men, but it comes off different when a woman is talking to a man and he knows that she means him no good. Even the brothers in the room, either y'all can attest that what I'm saying is right. It's a different when a woman speaks life in you versus when she is trying to destroy you with a smile. You can't tell me Mary K Cabot wasn't trying to act all timid and all shy and smiling in Shedeur's face when he knows that she's going to go back to her office or her own office and type up those narratives about him. Okay. White women, there it is. White women tears. What's up, Blind Beauty Big Time? Bet not put, there it is. Listen, I think she bet not. Why they baiting the Sanders family to try and say this? That's right. That's right. Why were so many people telling Shilo he shouldn't have said nothing? Are you crazy? Shedeur Sanders is not in the NFL. As far as we know, he will never go in the NFL. When I said that Shilo, when we were celebrating Shilo on his birthday, and I said that Shedeur Sanders, he may not want to return because now he sees that he don't have to worry about punching the clock. He don't have to worry about running up and down the hills. He can just maintain his body as he want to be because he got freedom. He got freedom. Now, either two things gonna happen. The NFL is not going to call him back, but if the NFL calls Shedeur Sanders back, it's because slowly they're going to wheel him back in to try to close those lips. We shall see, y'all. We shall see. But yeah, most definitely. Yeah. They finally got a Sanders to say something. They've been putting the squeeze on the Sanders family on purpose, and they finally got somebody to react. But he cleared it up real good. Burkett worked for the NFL and doesn't want to jeopardize that. Also, Coach Prime can't say anything. Exactly. Oh, Bucky go have his. This shit has nothing to go against Bucky. We're sick of the Sanders hate too. That's right. She should be lucky. All she's getting is words and not some hands put on her. I told y'all, Mary K Cabot, better be careful where she watch at. You know how many people in Cleveland has fallen in love with Shedeur? We're talking about men and women. Mary K Cabot, they messing with the wrong one. Okay, bye, Bluty. I hope Coach Monkey say something tomorrow. I hope so. I'm saying, Amber, I'm sick of that. He say he doesn't want his brother opening the phone and see. Right. That if Shilo, this says a lot, y'all. This says a lot. I'm praying for these young rookies. Right. What's up, Bless? Mary is a mole that has to be removed from the inside access before those rookies show up. Yep. Well, she already got Tefano and Casey Concepcion. Shilo don't play about his brother. What's up, TDP 12 1428? Shedeur has been struggling more. I told y'all, what did I say at the end of off season? I said, I hope that Shedeur Sanders is talking to someone because of the trauma, the mental trauma that he experienced, y'all. That was real. That has been implanted in him. And now, you know, he's got a coach now. He got all the weapons now. He got good leadership in the building. And you still got to deal with the media. The media like this, y'all. What's up, Coach? Good evening, family. Miss Toden, blessing and love and prayers. Hope it's all... Yeah, it's well, but we got to fry a piece of cabbage tonight, okay? But yeah, it's well. These rookies are supposed to be excited and happy this time, and they walk into toxicity and negative. Right. In the media. The media. Somebody they got to look at the practice, probably before the games and definitely after the games, y'all. And it's evil. I just want to stop in and show some love. Hey, thank you so much, Mita Lee, and be safe over there. Enjoy your cruise. Right, Donna, see, we have to stop her right now. Yes. What's up, Destin? Right, I said, go make a sandwich. Yes, go make a sandwich. Yeah, need to be called out. I've been calling her out. I've been calling her out since October, y'all. What she says for yes, what she says sports. Again, I would say that you have to stand up with purpose so you can stand on business. That's just facts. Yes. And that's what I'm saying, Coach. Mary K Cabot thinks that she can go ahead and run around. She must don't know that the CU aunties exist, but that's okay. We finna start making enough noise. She's gonna feel our presence because she's probably thinking what man is gonna stop her because she don't see the women. She don't see us, but we gonna make our presence known. Mary Kay has never used her own mind. Remember, she's a DIA hire. She also a rich man's food. She got to eat too. So she does what they say. Well, okay, just like that mental abuse that she's giving Shedeur Sanders, she's going to be tossing and turning in her $1 million house once she feels the pressure of the community. It is what it is. Listen, that lady is old enough to retire and resign. She's doing this on purpose. And you can't tell me, even when last night when I did the emergency live, even I said, hold on, this is April. What competition? It's no competition. She's making up these narratives on purpose. She's want to get ahead of something that hasn't even started yet. It's okay. It's okay. Not one lie. Y'all putting sandwiches out there. Don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh. Sandwiches. Drop the sandwiches in the chat. Let's see here. That's why me and Rob going to put on Women's Wednesday back on the chat. Okay, Andrew. Let's see here. All right. Yes, ma'am. I'm with you when you're right. Okay. Yes, I love you, Donna C. Amber. Let's see here. Here we go. Drop the mic, sister. Yes. Let's see here. Mary Kay, no Rob Robertson, no Pam. Yeah. Listen. I'm a black man, but you are deleting my comment. I'm not deleting your comments. This is the first time I've seen you. I've never seen you before. So if y'all are deleting his comments, please don't delete his comments. I've never seen you before. But yeah, go ahead and put your comments out here. That's why Deshaun Watson doesn't speak. That could be. Deshaun Watson been in Cleveland for 5 years. He probably already saw what they're about, and probably that's why he doesn't speak, y'all. No doubt, nobody's deleting you. Yeah, I've never seen you before. But welcome to the room. These scary cats talking about they're going to say the Sanders are a distraction. Yes, guess what? Anytime we see that in the comments or posts or Twitter or whatever the case may be, just say they're not a distraction. Say Mary Kay is the distraction. Mary Kay is the distraction. She's a distraction. Don't come in here with that mess. Shedeur told them reporters that they need to change their vibe because of Mary Kay. Yes, and remember he talked about karma. Hey, what's up, Detroit? I'm proud. Yes, I'm very proud of Shilo. That's those we sick boss asses. Oh, that's what it is. Good night, Mita Lee. Make sure you hit the like button. Exactly. Mary K. Cabot didn't listen. And guess what? She's not gonna listen to him because she wants to be the first one to get any type of story out, fake or true. She wants to get ahead of the men. And I said, Mary Kay. I said way back then. I said, Mary Kay, you're looking bipolar. You're swinging. That's why I call her Swinging Mary. I said months ago that Mary Kay was giving women a bad name in sports. What Mary Kay is doing, she's not doing real sports reporting. What does she report? Fake lies. Anybody can do that. Even Donna C had called her. She's not a sports reporter. She's TMZ reporter. She make up lies and rumors. What's up, Jeffrey? Stefanski is speaking through her, and this is why she was telling her, listen, Kevin Stefanski, if he's talking to anybody in Cleveland, Lord gee, it ain't no hope for Atlanta. It ain't no hope for Atlanta if that's the case. Do y'all really think that Kevin Stefanski is taking the time to pick up the phone and could be talking to his old mistress? Because the way that she is riding for Stefanski ghosts, something is there. I can't put my fingers around it, but please put in the chat, do you still think Kevin Stefanski is calling down here giving Mary Kay Cabot talking points? Please let me know. What's it, Lane? Mary Kay needs to go sell Mary Kay Cosmetic and you see the boost her image. And guess what, y'all? She did it to herself. But now that is bleeding. That is bleeding into women that actually love sports, women that actually love football. Can you imagine yourself? And to the men, can you imagine your daughters going somewhere trying to speak about sports, especially football, and there is somebody in the room saying you can't talk about football because you're a woman? Now, men, I know y'all have daughters or sisters, even mothers that love football. Can you imagine how they're going to feel if a man says, oh, you can't talk about football because you just go come in here and you go say some of the things that Mary Kay say? What? We don't even like Mary Kay. Why would we repeat anything that Mary Kay is saying? We don't like Mary Kay. Let me see. I hate that was a traumatizing him. Like, yeah, Shedeur Sanders. If Shilo says, Mary Kay, what competition? All the wide receivers are not even at volunteer minicamp. What wide receivers? I know I said that. I've heard other podcasters say the same thing in the last 24 hours. What she don't get? That's why I said, if she's not doing this on her own, y'all, whoever is doing this to Mary Kay is setting her up to fall on her face, and she is falling so fast. She think that she's actually doing something good. She think with her name getting out here like this, it's actually something good. That's how disconnected she is with reality, because she feels like she's the only woman in the room, so she has the right to say anything she wants to say, especially about Shedeur Sanders, Deshaun Watson. And I'm going to say, yeah, especially about Shedeur Sanders, because he is a black male. She hasn't said nothing about Dillon Gabriel, who was her choice last year. So yeah, this is racial. I'm putting it out there. This is racial. She hasn't said nothing about Dillon Gabriel. Nothing. It's okay. Shilo looking good in those spirits, especially with those gifts. Yes. Haslam needs to speak up like he did last year. Yes. And Todd Monken. And Todd Monken has already did. He's already spoke up. But she don't care. She feel like she could do anything that she wants to do because she's the only woman in the room. That's what she's saying, y'all. That's what she's saying. So I have to agree 100%, or else I'm almost a mess. I defend Shedeur Sanders. No. I'm just saying nobody was deleting your messages. I've never seen you before, so it wasn't none of the Vestas in here. If you're in this room, that means you have just subscribed or you have subscribed. I've never seen nothing from you, black man. I've never seen you before, so we're not removing your chats. I promise you. Haslam is seeing with the BS. What's up, Maria? Woo, the auntie is tearing her up. That's right. And see, this is what she needs. She needs women. She needs women. She needs to feel the presence of other women. And trust me, y'all, once she feels the presence of other women pushing back, she's going to have to modify her narratives. Who? Because the same arguments that she could use against a black man who's standing up for Shedeur Sanders, we, the CU aunties and the ladies in the community, we're going to say, oh, you're doing what you're doing to me is what you feel that our man's going to do to Mary Kay. Mary Kay is turning this into something racial, not us. Mary Kay is. When the last time she said anything about Spencer Fano? When the last time she said anything about Austin Barber? I have even mentioned Austin Barber's name more than Mary Kay. And he's the new center that we picked up from, Alabama or LSU? And he's white. I even said I liked his energy. I even pulled him up on PFF. Has Mary K Cabot even did that for any of the new rookies? Is she even trying to understand or get know something about the new rookies besides the Shedeur Sanders? Let Shedeur Sanders be. Let him breathe. But this is also a form of trauma, y'all. And she's doing this on purpose. Nobody can tell me Mary Kay is not doing this on purpose. She's doing this on purpose. And the trauma that she's bringing to that quarterback room, including Shedeur Sanders, only a woman can. And she's doing this on purpose. That's why we're about to neutralize her tonight. I'm trying to tell you. Thank you, Amber. Y'all gonna use it? Y'all think they're gonna use it? Yes. I already saw people saying, why is Shedeur Sanders talking up about his brother? He's going to make it worse on Shedeur. No, he's not. This is what they need. They need somebody to push back. They give them that equal force. Ooh, they coming in fast. Hold one. They don't care about them young men. They don't play about them. Yep, young men. She said she's getting death threat. Who? Mary Kay. I told y'all, Mary Kay. See, Cleveland, the way that Cleveland has embraced Shedeur Sanders is so powerful. They have diminished it, or they're trying to ignore it. You're talking about a community. Based off what I've learned from Cleveland, they are on the verge of, might as well say, poverty stricken, because so many jobs have moved out of the area. So many schools are closing. So many kids go to school hungry. There's so many young women in Cleveland that don't even have the necessaries to take care of themselves during that time of the month, because so many businesses have stripped itself out of Cleveland. Their poverty. There's a lot of kids in poverty, and Shedeur Sanders have come into those neighborhoods and given them so much hope. And they see like somebody like Mary K Cabot. Now, Mary K Cabot, I'm not saying that I'm sending you threats, but I'm letting you know that the way that people is feeling about Shedeur Sanders, they feel like that you are messing with somebody that's going to bring them peace and comfort and donations to the school and donations to the neighborhood. First time ever. Jimmy Haslam had to give Cleveland $100 million. Will the kids ever see that? Will the school systems ever see that money? Or is Cleveland going to do that and regentrify the neighborhoods? These kids are walking around places with boarded up buildings and stuff. Man, one podcaster, her name is Miranda Smalls. She talks about how Shedeur Sanders have asked people to donate female for young girls, their cycle type of, to take care of themselves during their cycles. Kids are going to school hungry. And you can't tell me that these kids locally in Cleveland is not seeing what the media is doing to Shedeur Sanders. Even some of them kids may start retaliating because they may feel that, why are you tearing down Shedeur Sanders, who's coming here to help us? They don't understand us, y'all. They don't understand when we see somebody coming into the neighborhood with us that can talk to us, and you're going to bring money and attention to the schools? Mary K Cabot, she needs to be aware of the situation that she's putting herself in. I'm trying to bring light to you, Mary K. Woo! Woo! Protect your brother. Forget these people. We need to get ready to boycott the Browns. We already talked about that. But tonight we riding with Shilo, and I'm finna go ahead and break this down with Mary Kay, because she must feel the female energy coming. We coming slowly but surely. The female energy is coming. It's time for Munkenberry and Hazel to put their foot down on the meeting. I said that weeks ago. Vestals, for y'all that was in those lives, especially in March, I said with Todd Monken, I said Andrew Berry, I said, listen, you new leadership. Kevin Stefanski is gone. Y'all have basic clean house. I said, listen, the way to get the media's attention, deny their access. Vestals, if you remember when I said that weeks ago, go ahead and say it in the chat. I said that. Please put that. I said, this is all you need to do. Hey, you leaders, right? You have the upper hand. You're the authority. Deny their access. Put them on probation. Even has a closed room meeting with them and their supervisors and whoever they represent, and say, hey, code of conduct. It's called code of conduct, code of ethics. Every big organization have them. If you want to destroy our players, if you want to put out narratives regarding our players, please hand me your media badge and see yourself left. Exit the building. That's all they got to do. But I said, if Todd Monken, all Shedeur needs to say, hey, go into that front office and say, hey, you know what? I can handle a lot of things, and I'm trying to do this right because I see us moving forward and doing great things. I said, but hey, the media, I can't handle the media. I've never seen media attack their own like Cleveland Browns. Once we flip this media, get these old talking negative satanic people out of these areas and rooms and let new people come in here that look like us, because besides David Ufuisi, I know I messed up his name, what other black reporter do you see out there? Now, I know they had an issue with Bucky being in the room last year. They even had some issues with the one or two other black journalists I saw in the room that Shedeur Sanders was giving answering their questions first. What's the issue, Cleveland? What's the issue? Let me go ahead. I said I'm protecting my peace at 26, but let me know when you start attacking Shilo. There you go. Yes. So many people was attacking Shilo. Yes. Drop them sandwiches, Maria S. I don't want to laugh. Thank you, sister. Yeah, you welcome. Say your piece in here. Say your piece. Mary Kay talks like the man they call Taco. You know what? You go to the corner. You go to the corner, Slim. You go to the corner. Not deleting him. It's fine. He must. I don't know. And sometimes for all the new Vestals, sometimes StreamYard has some issues, buffering issues. So maybe the comments got lost. So sir, put your comments back in the chat and I'll definitely go over them. Yeah, I see my sandwich. Keep them going, y'all. See you, Auntie Tanner. Oh, they talk. Oh, come on. We talk back over here. Yes, we do. We should. I'm trying to tell you, Donna. See, you said that. I ain't messing with y'all. She tried to break. Right. I'm sure that Yahoo reporters reporting on the draft triggered her. She wants to be in the draft room. You can't be in the draft room, Mary. because you have destroyed your credibility. Who wants you in the draft room, Mary? Who wants you in the draft room? Listen, I saw in the Cleveland Browns draft room and other draft rooms across the NFL, they were women in there, women representatives. Now, I didn't see any black women, but I saw other women in there from that demographic in the room, right? So they do let women in the draft room, but nobody don't want you in there, Mary. The players don't like you. They don't want to talk to you. And Mary, you know what? I would give her some keys to success, but nah, I'm not giving away my diamonds and jewels to no Mary K Cabot. Nah, let her figure it out herself. The way that Mary K acts with Cabot's confession. Facts. Stefanski on this listen, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I think Kevin keep that mess going on. He told her talk D up last. Well, listen. Why he didn't come get Dillon Gabriel? 230 pick ain't getting it. It's Jada's son-in-laws that's behind it. We talked about him last night, but right now I'm going after Mary K Cabot. We gonna talk about Coach Andrew is on live tomorrow night, so I'll be supporting that live tomorrow night. But come Saturday, we're gonna bring back up Jason Wood on Saturday. They asked us fancy why he didn't come get Dillon. Please, let me know if he ever responds. I'm going to get diagnosed. I'm going to diagnose Mary K Cabot. She has bipolar disorder. Borderline personality disorder. I believe that. I definitely believe that. And she probably got a little skits too. And I'm not being funny. She probably got a little skits too because she just, one day is this, one day is that. One day is this, one day is that. And that's why I call her Swinging Mary. I have never, and I said this months ago, before Shilo even said this, I said, Mary, you messing up women in sports. Look how everybody is looking at you. Even Tony Grossi started changing his tune in December. You know, and then he may swing back, but Mary was swinging every which way. Cleveland is racist. We shall see. We shall see. Well, guess what? Look at the video of Shedeur and Barry talking on the sidelines. And oh yeah, you saw that. Yep, so I think you brought that up last night. The Browns can put that to a halt. All they have to do is say we protected this team. Right, with the new rookies. All they need to do is come up with new conditions for media since they got new leadership. That's all. Andrew Barry, I know you secretly watch this show. That's all y'all got to do. Come up with another codes of ethics. Have all of the media pressers, analysts, whatever y'all want to call them, have them sign code of ethics for the team. If you're going to report on the Cleveland Browns, you have to sign this agreement with the team. Code of ethics, code of conducts, and an agreement between us and the media. That's all they got to do. That's all they got to do. Is Batona still on the team? For us, we know no. She trying to use that feminist card, yes. And I'm finna use mine too against her. Woman to woman, Mary Kay. I think that's the leak. He doesn't want to block for Shedeur. And he don't need to. Let's not even bring up Joe Patino's name in here. He's trying to break Shedeur. This is going to be a very noisy O-line. Meanwhile, just trying to get, that's right, trying to get better, y'all. She's trying to break Shedeur. That's what I'm saying. See, because even Shedeur, even he handles hers different because he respects his mother and he's been taught to respect your elders, especially women, right? See, even him, he has to respond to her courses a certain way because then they could be like, oh, Shedeur Sanders is disrespectful to women. She's the only one there, y'all. She's being used as a dangling piece in front of Shedeur Sanders because she's the only woman in the room. But Shedeur Sanders, we are here to remind you, you have, all you got to do is say the words and the aunties. Matter of fact, Shedeur Sanders, you don't got to say nothing because we already doing that. We already doing that, Shedeur. We here. Trust me, we're going to make our presence known. We just need you to focus on football and that new playbook. The aunties got you. Okay, Clyde. Oh, what's up, Clyde? Okay, I had to read it first. What's up, Clyde? I remember you for the other night. Those races of joy. Watch it. Brought Cleveland the money. Well, see, Clyde was in here the other night. I think he's just trying to be funny, y'all. I think Clyde was in here the other night. He's cool. Clyde was in here the other night. He's cool. He's cool. He's cool. Hey, what's up, Maggie? You knew. Adam and Eve had everything in the garden, but that they didn't have was the ability to receive. That's the spirit in the Cleveland media. Remember, she was just repeating what Snake said. That is true. Mary Kay. Hey, it could be true that somebody is putting a bug in her ear or making her run this race alone, making her look like a fool. But guess it's okay. We're going to neutralize that. They never showed that part about Shedeur. Tony, I agree. It's all strategic. She wants her negative narratives about Shedeur to be out there. And y'all, let me tell you one thing. It is still something about women that when we say certain things, we can break a man or build a man. And when Shedeur Sanders, he was laughing at everybody that was asking him questions. And when Mary Kay asked that question, he looked down, he dropped that smile, and he looked down at her. Just like this. And he answered her question and continued to scan the media. They didn't even show what the teacher said about Shedeur. They didn't even show what the teacher said about Shedeur. They don't care. They don't care. They don't want a black quarterback to help the team win. Everybody knows the show. Yeah, we definitely know that. I asked her because she wanted to take a lot of shit. I don't want to laugh tonight. I need to stay right here. I ain't trying to laugh. You're right. They definitely need to draft a new Cleveland media. Oh, Lord. Code of conduct. Yes. Deshaun doesn't even do interviews because they're so nasty. Listen, why not? But see, y'all, this is the last time I want to talk about Mary K Cabot. This lady feels like, this is what this lady actually feels like, because it's to her, she's getting off on this, for lack of better words. She's thinking by creating these narratives and getting all these tensions and getting her names in the algorithms on thumbnail. She likes this, y'all. She is getting off on this. She likes this. That's okay. We finna neutralize that in the comments. Please deny access to the locker room around. Right. And I don't like the fact that men or women are in these locker rooms when our young men are getting dressed or still half naked. Why can't they wait until everybody is dressed, or you just go sit out there in the conference room till these players are getting dressed? Why do they have access to a private, intimate setting? Even though Shedeur Sanders is dressed, what about the young brother around the corner? And somebody of the same sex or the opposite sex is looking at them in a way that's making them feel uncomfortable. Why isn't the NFLAP have rules against media being in the locker room? Even for NBA players. LeBron James halfway naked, got a towel around his waist, and golly, they just up on him and stuff. Good Lord, let him breathe. You're on to something. Munkin would have cussed her out. Munkin been cussing anyway since he been back in Cleveland. Shedeur needs to start giving one word answers. Yeah. If Shedeur Sanders has to talk to the media, especially Mary K Cabot, one word and keep moving. She'll get the hint. Or she'll flip the story. She will flip the narrative. Oh, Shedeur Sanders is being disrespectful. I'm the only woman in the room, and he's giving me one word answers, and he's giving the men, full statements, y'all. She can flip that. She'll flip it. Well, we'll see what Tom Mucker says tomorrow. I think she should. Okay. I think I read that one. She needs a quarterback to blow. Oh gosh. Hold on. I gotta read y'all comments. I'm up there now. If Todd doesn't hope, here we go. I'll throw this one up here. If Todd doesn't hope, I hope he does tomorrow. Mary Kay will lose our credibility in the nation. Man, I hope he blows her up. All Mary Kay needs to get blown up by the females in the community are Todd Munkin. Blow her up, Todd Munkin. Blow her up on a national stage. That's all he got to do just one time. Now, those will be a time that I want to see tears fall from Mary K Cabot eyes. I hope Barry don't let Shedeur be available. I hope not either. Very respectful. Coach Prime taught their players to be respectful of the women and call them missing men. Right. And that's what she used it to her advantage, y'all. Because that would have been AB, Terrell Owens, who are some of them other ones? Antonio Brown, who else? Ocho Cinco, somebody that don't care. That don't care. And see, Shedeur Sanders, he knows that he's working this year for his stats and resume, and he's also working for that second NFL contract. That's where that money is. That's where that money is, y'all. That's why he's holding his tongue. Shedeur loves to press too much. He wants the spotlight. Huh, coach? What, coach? Like, come on, coach. What, coach? What you mean? Shedeur Sanders is doing his job. Shedeur Sanders is not putting nothing in Mary K Cabot's mouth. How is Shedeur Sanders love the press too much? Did you meant to say Mary K Cabot? I'm gonna start watching you, coach. Coach Prime is enjoying life in St. Croix. Clyde is cool, but it's just how to get his points across. Don't block him. He supports Shedeur Sanders. Y'all watch Coach CJ. I don't get. Sometimes he comes in here. He comes in here different. Guten Morgen. Remember that's German for Guten Morgen. Remember that lady was comforting a young man after they lost the game? Yep. What's up, Lady E? Needs to be removed as a Brown reporter. I said that from the beginning. This lady is racist. Yes, Lady E. Protect our young black men. I'm with you. Yes. P.S. Shedeur doesn't speak or smile or humble himself to her. There's a reason he learned from his teacher, his dad. She did not like Shedeur accent to right. That's why he was doing it on purpose too. That was his way of antagonizing her too. Yeah. Too much like there you go. Ban the locker room access. You come on with it now. It's enough. Mary Kay has been treating players like this for decades, and nobody called her out until now. Right. No more Shedeur. Mental or health must be protected. I'm trying to tell you. Shedeur has to spot. Okay, you already took care there, Maria. Thank you, Maria, for taking care of that. Thank you, Donna, for taking care of that. Repeat yourself because he knows how she like to trick words. That is true. That is true. That is definitely true. I agree. If you don't pay attention to Mary Kay, she'll eventually come up to change the narratives. Yes. Even if, yeah. Todd, need to spaz out one time. Ty Simpson, sorry. And he'll be okay. He'll be okay. Coach is still on it. All right, here we go. Mary Kay is just like Trump. Melania Trump, they know that they can say something and get away with it. There you go. However, what they don't know, they're dealing with a unique child. And what they don't know, welcome, New Vesta. What they don't know, they're messing with God's people. Cleveland has not realized after 1 year, after Shedeur Sanders got there, they haven't realized that it's something different about this group. It's something different about us. It's something different about this player. But maybe God has hardened their heart on purpose and closed their eyes for a time that's about to come, y'all. I'm going to play this clip from Shilo Sanders, and we're going to keep moving. And I caught up with those chats. Come on, Shilo.
Hey, bro. And this is to Mary Kay. If you're going to be a reporter and report facts. Whenever you have your opinion, and your opinion is always something hateful to Shedeur, then it makes it seem like it's something weird, like it's an agenda that you have going on. And there's plenty of women in this field that take this serious and take reporting football serious and actually do homework and study the game and get the statistics right and get the news right. But with you, it's so much emotion that I don't want you to make women look bad when it comes to reporting, because you don't have the will to actually want to report real things that are going on. So it don't even make sense. you want to go talk about this and that in minicamp, they don't even have all the receivers. How you gonna say, oh, this is what I think is gonna happen? We don't care what you think is gonna happen. Let Shedeur go practice. He don't need to be going on Instagram and Twitter and stuff and always seeing you just badmouth them. That's what I got a problem with. You know what I'm saying? If it's reporting, it's reporting. You have facts, you have news, but when it comes to your opinion, you've been saying crazy things for the past since he's been there. So it's like, just chill with that, because it don't make no sense and it makes you look crazy like you don't know what you're talking about. And for all the women that actually take the time to go do their research and actually be real reporters and real journalists, then that's gonna make them look bad, bro. Because you already know, as a woman in this field
Very
of
hard.
Football and sports, like, it's hard. So don't make it hard on everybody just because you don't feel like it.
That's
all I gotta say about that. This is
we're gonna break this down
all day, bro. And this is to Mary Kay. If you're gonna be a reporter and report facts.
Now, Shilo says, I have been waiting to get this off of my chest all day. Now, just know he's just not talking about today. He's talking about for a while. Yesterday, what she said regarding the quarterback competition, that was just the straw that broke the camel's back. So let's go ahead and put this in perspective.
Whenever you have your opinion, and your opinion is always something hateful to Shedeur, then it makes it seem like it's something weird, like it's an agenda that you have going on.
Now, when I heard that come from Shedeur Sanders, I said, you know what? And I always said it. This lady has a weird obsession with Shedeur Sanders. Now, Tony Talks vested up. What are you talking about? This is what I'm talking about. We got a whole lot of brand new rookies in the locker room that we don't know about, that she don't know about, right? Why won't she focus her energy on these new players that's coming in? Why won't she follow the lead of some Tony Grossi or whoever been interviewing these other rookies that's coming in the room? But she's still stuck on Shedeur Sanders. That's why I say it's weird. That's where I say it's a weird obsession. And y'all, I really think it's a fetish, y'all. I think this is a fetish that she has with Shedeur Sanders. She may can't even explain it, but I'm not even gonna give her the benefit of the doubt. She knows exactly what she's doing. For some reason, I think Shedeur Sanders tickled her in a certain way. I'm gonna put it out there. She is obsessed with Shedeur Sanders. He tickles her in a certain way. He's a very handsome young man. He's very articulate. He has a kind heart. She is obsessed with Shedeur Sanders in a very weird way. As being the only woman in the room, that means you should have the attention of all of the players. You mean to tell me you don't want to get to know a Casey Concepcion, a Denzel Boston, who is Aaron Anderson, one of another wide receivers that we picked up? Who else? The 6'5" tight end, Taylor Green. You don't want to even talk about Taylor Green. She don't even talk about Dillon Gabriel, y'all. I think when she was reporting on Dillon Gabriel last year, she really always had to put Shedeur Sanders in that, y'all. She has a weird obsession with Shedeur Sanders. Let me keep going. Come on, Shilo. You got the floor tonight, young man.
And there's plenty of women in this field that take this serious and take reporting football serious and act.
It's a lot of women in sports that take this serious, especially in football, because we know that we actually got to go above and beyond just to show the audience that, hey, we just ain't here just talking out the side of my mouth. Do you know how many times I've stayed up night to actually look at players, to look at stats? I even paid for PFF. I'm actually looking at football channels and stuff to get the name of the plays and positions and the X and the Y's and the wide receivers, a slot receiver. What's the difference between a slot receiver and a 50-50 player for wide receiver? I've had to look up what's the difference between a running back and a fullback. What's a tailback? Or the tailback is the same thing as a fullback. Okay, we working behind the scenes just to be able to articulate this thing because we love the game too. And there's a lot of females that love football because they got sons that is trying to love the game in Pee-wee, elementary school, middle school, high school, college, and the NFL. We working hard out here. We working hard out here. And for Mary K Cabot to come up with all these narratives that anybody can come out, she just pulling them out the wazoo where the sun don't shine. Just for what? Clicks and bait. She's about to get that attention. She's about to get that attention. The feminine energy, she's about to get that attention. And I hope she come across this video like all my other videos did on Mary K Cabot. Hold one. Come on, Shilo. I'm almost done, y'all.
So you do homework and study the game and get the statistics right and get the news right. But with you, it's so much emotion that I don't want you to make women look bad when it comes to reporting, because you don't have the will to actually want to report real things that are going on. So it don't even make sense. You want to go talk about this.
How many times has Mary Kay talked about now the 14 to 15 wide receivers in the room now? How many of y'all know that it's 14 to 15 wide receivers in the room? But she's still talking about a quarterback room. Y'all, they got 14 to 15 wide receivers on the roster. They said before the draft, Jerry Jeudy never showed up to voluntary minicamp. We done picked up so many wide receivers. Jerry Jeudy returned to camp this week, right? Has Mary Kay said anything about the 14 wide receivers, the competition for the wide receivers, y'all? Not one time. Not one time. Have you seen her sit down with a Spencer Fano, a Casey Concepcion, a Denzel Boston, a Joe Royal, a Austin Barber, Taylor Green, Justin Jefferson? Do she even know he exists? What about E-Man? I think she mentioned E-Man. I think she just copied and pasted some type of talking point she got from somebody else. Huh? Do she even know who got picked up in the 7th round, number 248? Do she know who Ryan is? That's another tight end that we picked up. Has she even talked to the free agency we picked up before the draft? Do she even know they exist? Shedeur Sanders does something for this lady in a very unnatural way, y'all. Come on, Shilo.
Now, in minicamp, they don't even have all the receivers. How you gonna say, oh, this is what I think is gonna happen? We don't care what you think is gonna happen. Let Shedeur go practice. He don't need to be going on Instagram and Twitter and stuff and always seeing you just badmouth them. That's what I got a problem with. You know what I'm saying? If it's reporting, it's reporting. You got facts, you have news, but when it comes to your opinion, you've been saying crazy things for the past, since he's been there. So it's like, just chill with that, because it don't make no sense, and it makes you look crazy like you don't know what you're talking about. And for all the women that actually take the time to go do their research and actually be real reporters and real journalists, then that's going to make them look bad, bro. Because you already know, as a woman in this field of reporting football and sports, like, it's hard. So don't make it hard on everybody just because you don't feel like it. That's all I got to say about that.
Go ahead, Shilo. And he said it with his chest. Now, listen to this, y'all.
Mary K Cabot has a story that just got posted a little while ago. How Deshaun Watson leads Shedeur Sanders after first minicamp, sources say, and has the inside track to be named QB1.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Next topic.
Moving forward, this is how we need to say it doesn't matter moving forward. And this is a white man that's saying it doesn't matter moving forward. Here's his explanation, y'all.
Doesn't matter.
Why?
Because
now listen. After she heard this right here, now this man put the hammer down on her head. All Shilo said, hey, go fix the sandwich, and she responded to that. Why she didn't respond to a man of her own kind, y'all? Listen to what this man about to say. It doesn't matter. Listen to this.
April. Who cares?
Well, what if he's named QB1?
Great. I'll deal with that in August or September.
Okay.
I'm just going to tell you guys this. I get it. I understand why we ask the questions. I understand why we have the topics. I understand why people are in part because it's Shedeur and Deshaun. But, like, I don't know. I mean, are we playing? We're not playing next week, are we?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
But it's been the biggest question facing this franchise for a number of years.
Right. So, in shorts and helmets, Deshaun Watson is ahead of Shedeur Sanders. Got it. And I imagine that That'll be locked and loaded for September, wherever we start the season.
Now, you need to go back and watch that video. I forgot to get it. But listen, that was a man of her own community. Shut her down. Has she responded to him? Will she ever respond to him? He just neutralized her in a way that just, hey, all Todd Monkey got to do it is one more time. You're right on a national stage. And Mary Kay will be a puddle on that floor. She will be crying in front of the media about how she was disrespected from Todd Monken because he's taking up for Shedeur Sanders. She's going to twist that too, y'all. Has Mary Kay responded to a man of her own community? But I heard what she said about Shedeur Sanders and what he said. She took the high road, according to Anthony Lyman. Nah. I want Mary Kay to pretend like she's dropping one of those tears. Y'all know one of them tears. I want her to drop a tear. I want to see how she going to respond to Shilo Sanders today. She better not drop a tear, y'all. Because out of all she done said about Shedeur Sanders, they have been quiet for over a year. And you mean to tell me Shilo Sanders, he makes one post and addressed you in the 1 minute and 25 second video, you want to drop a tear? Oh my gosh. We'll keep almost saying something. Shilo, Isaiah 58:1 protect you. It reads, cry aloud, spare not, lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and show thy people that transgression. Shilo, you did that. Yes, Shilo did that. And listen, just like Andrew Jeremiah Berry, that is his middle name. He's also speaking out more, y'all. If you haven't heard that live, I'm just going to repeat a little bit here. When he took his authority to unleash Shedeur Sanders, he actually was unlocking his own power. That's why Andrew Berry has a different step to his walk. He's talking different. He's looking different. Do you see the confidence and the authority that's over Andrew Berry, y'all? He knew. Even Andrew Berry, I can see Andrew Berry in about 10 years, 15 years, writing his own tell-all book when he said that he saw something in Shedeur Sanders that unleashed something in him, that he knew he had to draft Shedeur Sanders because he knew that his destiny was in Shedeur Sanders. He'll never say that now, but even he has come to realize that. Even Todd Monken, he could have had a job with the New York Giants. What's his name? John Harbaugh, he wanted Todd Monken up there in New York with him. Todd Monken knew that his destiny also was tied up in Shedeur Sanders. Even the players that didn't get drafted with the Cleveland Browns, they thought their destiny was with Shedeur Sanders in a time like this. Maybe in the future, but no. God has put these pieces around Shedeur Sanders for a time like this. And even Taylor Green is going to have a special piece in Shedeur Sanders' destiny. This thing about to work out, but we got to kill this narrative. We got to kill this stuff by the roots. Mary Kay, stop what you doing. Stop what you doing because you digging yourself in a hole and she don't see it. This lady don't even see that the bus is about to come down the road. She don't see it, y'all. She done got away for so many years. She's never had the community, especially black women, push up against her. And we riding out, y'all. Mary Kay don't even see the bus that's about to come down the road. She better look both ways. Mary Kay has hurt Shedeur Sanders so bad until Shilo is very upset. Listen, you can't tell me. Even though he said, I've been waiting all day to say that. That means that even Shilo probably last night was tossing and turning. It's been eating at the family, y'all. Even good people, even we, you have like a line you don't cross. It's only but so much you can take, y'all. I'm pretty sure everybody in this chat can relate. It's only but so much you can take before you bust. Shilo Sanders is just a result of that. It's busting at the seams. Shilo Sanders, the one that's always laughing, the one that's always playing around. Shilo Sanders has spoken. It's busting at the seams, and he's feeling the energy of his brother. He's feeling the energy of Shedeur Sanders. They're like this, y'all. They like this. They feeling that behind the scenes. And we got to get rid of it. Deshaun has more to prove. That's a good thing. Shedeur is on God's timing. It's good that Shedeur go first. whatever God planned for Shedeur, it's going to be because Shedeur is God's vessel. Yes, right. But it's Deshaun Watson go first. Deshaun Watson go first. Hold on, y'all. I got a screenshot, y'all. Now, we have been talking that Deshaun Watson hasn't played in, 2 to 3 years? Let me give y'all the stats on when Deshaun Watson played in 2024. So we talking about 2 years ago, right? Here we go. Somebody did this beautifully. I should have put this on the screen. Let's see here. In terms of, here we go. Who was better recently? Deshaun Watson 2024 7th season, Shedeur Sanders 2025 first season in the NFL. All right, when Deshaun Watson played 7 games, his record was 1-6. This is 2004. This is 2004. So that means that at least for 7 games in 2024, Deshaun Watson was healthy. Okay, so when Deshaun Watson was healthy in 2024, out of 7 games, his record was 1-6. He threw for 1,148 yards. He had a rating of 164, 5 TDs, 3 interceptions, 33 sacks, 141 rushing yards, and in terms of scrambling, he had 6.3 yards per scramble, right? Here's Shedeur Sanders in 7 games last year. In 7 games, his record was 3-4. In terms of passing yards, 1,400 passing yards. So he beat Deshaun Watson. In terms of yards per game, Shedeur Sanders' record was 175. Deshaun Watson was 164. All right, in terms of touchdown passes, Shedeur Sanders had 7. Deshaun Watson had 5. In terms of interceptions, Shedeur Sanders had 10. Deshaun Watson had 3. Yards, Shedeur Sanders last year had 23 sacks. With that offensive lineman, the ones that was flopping on the ground, Shedeur Sanders was running for his life. He still had less sacks than Deshaun Watson. Shedeur Sanders had 23 sacks last year. Deshaun Watson, in those 7 games in 2024, he had 33 sacks. And didn't I tell y'all last night that Deshaun Watson, all he needs to do is sit on that bench, because those defensive players from college are coming faster. And he hasn't played in 2 years now. And he hasn't even fully recovered from the ACL. So if Deshaun Watson want to get out there and be the first one out the locker room as QB1, okay, just know what you're doing now. And in terms of rushing yards, Shedeur Sanders had 169 last year. Before that, before Deshaun Watson got hurt, he only had 148. Y'all, this is before Deshaun Watson got hurt. He only had 148 rushing yards before injury. Now, yards per scramble last year, Shedeur Sanders had 9.3. Deshaun Watson, before he got hurt, only had 6.3, y'all. And we're talking about 2 years ago, before an injury. And he wants to come back? Okay. Okay. She started after she mentioned Shilo first when she said that Sanders need to bark out plays. You know what? I heard that. I didn't know if that was AI or whatever the case may be. I heard that. I did hear that. I thought that was AI, y'all. So she did say those remarks about Shedeur barking out plays to Shilo. Dirty. That means she's talking about, well, we already knew that. She's talking about Shedeur Sanders behind his back. I'm pretty sure he already know that. Y'all just imagine what we don't know that Shedeur Sanders knows about this lady behind the scenes. What? Oh my gosh. Justine, what's up, lady? We're about to get out of here. Come on with it. Touch not that anointed. Mary K Cabot. She don't see the bus coming, y'all. She don't see the bus coming. Kevin Stefanski learned last year. You think that man wanted to get fired? Even Jimmy. You can't tell me even the NFL. That's why the NFL don't even talk about Shedeur Sanders like that no more. Even they know it's something spiritually going on. But the people that's right there with Shedeur Sanders can't see it. They blind, y'all. Except for Tony Grossi, I'm going to give him that. He said only him and Mel Kiper is the only 2 people that are friends and supporters of Shedeur Sanders, y'all. The culture recognizes. Oh, I ain't even see this one yet, y'all. I ain't even see this one yet. The culture recognizes the Spirit of God when God's Spirit has covenanted His chosen vessels. All we have to do is support the movement of God. Y'all, come on with it. I ain't even see that one. I didn't even see that one in the chat. Come on with it. I got to keep that one up there. Tasha D said, I'm sorry, but the Browns front office, let's see here, needs to shut down. I said that. You probably just come in here. We talked about that. Take away they media passes. We talked about that. Y'all, please hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button, hit the like button. Thank you, God. Coach Monkey interview this morning. Oh, okay, y'all. We probably gonna go over that on real time. I didn't know he had an interview. Thank you, Al Roberts. Hey, thank you for coming back here from Saturday. Thank you so much. You handle that, girl. Hey, thank you, Maggie Lambert. When there's 2 or 3 gaps. Oh, y'all coming with the heavy scriptures. Come on with it, y'all. And how many in us right now? In this room, it's 83 of us right now, either friend or foe. So even if 40 of us, because the Bible says, if 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, there I will be among you. God's Spirit is in Shedeur Sanders. And even if you take what half of the people in this room, y'all, they flee in the room when we speak of God's name. The number just dropped from 82 to 76. So even if you take half that number, that means at least 35 of us, if we just come together right now and we protect and we just clam and cry out for the Cleveland Browns against the devil, they will flee. What? Hold one, y'all vessels. Hold one. Whoo! Vessels, I'm sorry. I had to get myself together, y'all. I had to get myself together. Listen, if the power of 2 and 3 got that, take half of this room. At least say 30 people. Look at the power that we got. We just got to put that in the atmosphere. And that's what we doing it, y'all. We putting it out in the atmosphere. Give it 2 days. Give it 48 hours. Give it 48 hours. Give it 48 hours. Give it 72 hours. We may hear something come out of Cleveland, y'all. Something that we're not even going to expect. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Exactly. Thank you for that. Kevin Stefanski learns God work in the mysteries. Yes. Come on, Pamela. Yes. Well, her initial post, she mentioned something about let's name Deshaun Watson and start cooking. She can't even cook. Mary K. Cabot can't even cook. So Shilo said, oh gosh, why did I finish it? Why did I finish that? I gotta read y'all all the way through. Y'all coming in here. Y'all always got something at the end. Amen. Hey, 2 or 3 agree. Amen. That's 2, y'all. Watch God works. Watch God work. There go 3, y'all. Watch God work. So people know where we can get our information from. Hit the like button. Cause listen, YouTube, I'm trying to tell you, they keep channels like this buried, y'all. Why y'all just finding me? And I've been out here since October, y'all. The algorithm decides who gets to see me, y'all. So please just hit the like button so the algorithm can continue to push my channel and everybody else's channel out, y'all. Because I know it's millions of us out there. We just need to connect. All you got to do is hit the like button so the video can just continue to push and get other people of like mind. Not everybody, of like mind over here. Because we talk about faith, God, and football. I'm sorry. God, faith, and football over here. In that order. So just hit the like button, please. We covering our babies, black babies and white, as they walk into the locker room. Amen. Okay. Amen. Now, was it something else, y'all? I think that was it. Shedeur Sanders, he said everything. He didn't hesitate his words. He didn't mix his words. He was very straightforward. I think that's it, y'all. Let's see here. It was something else. No. It was just the comparisons between the games. But Shedeur Sanders, the one that smiles the most, when he's tired of it, that means the family is tired of it, y'all. And he's very tired of it. Y'all. And then also, if you are I got some good news, y'all. I got some good news. If you remember Trevor Woods, the same Trevor Woods that played with Shedeur Sanders and Shilo Sanders, Travis Hunter, that whole group in the last 2 years before they got drafted. Trevor Woods, right? I think Deion Sanders converted him from a linebacker to a tight end. Guess what, y'all? He has been invited because he left Colorado last year. He has been invited to the Cleveland Browns rookie mini camp and the Philadelphia Eagles. So there could be a reunion of Trevor Woods and Shedeur Sanders at the Cleveland Browns mini camp, y'all. So Trevor Woods and Shedeur Sanders is about to link back up again at the rookie mini camp, y'all. He's been invited to the Cleveland Browns rookie mini camp, and he's another excellent tight end. Yes. Yes, sis. I just found you a couple days ago. See, why is that right there? But I'm glad you did. Elvid. I'm calling you Elvid. Thank you. Got faith in football. Yes. Simeon. Hey, how you doing? You a new Velster. Shedeur. Hey, welcome, all new Velsters. Shedeur gonna tell Shilo to chill. But why would he do that though? Why? It hasn't caused no rift with Todd Monken. It hasn't caused no rift with Andrew Berry. He's just a brother taking up for his brother. Oh God, can I really say that? Besides Bucky, I'm gonna say it's long overdue. Let me just be honest. Let me say it with my chest. I think it's long overdue. But look how long they've been quiet. He's not in the NFL no more. He is his own man. He's his independent media. You can call Shilo Sanders independent media. So if Mary Kay can say whatever she wants to say is independent media, why can't Shilo Sanders say whatever he wants to say is independent media, aka a content creator? Why do we gotta be quiet? The universe trembles at our voice and our energy. Why we gotta be quiet? Well, maybe I just answered my own question, because the universe responds to the call of us. But nah, don't be quiet. Listen. What they always say, what the old folks said, a closed mouth. Okay, there we go. What the old folks says, a closed mouth will not get fed, right? Yes, Peter Supernatural. What's going on, Peter? Better be happy it's Shilo and not Bucky. Oh my gosh. Considering Bucky, right? And what the NFL has done for him last year, and I'm gonna take 5 more minutes, I'm gonna let y'all go, Vestas. Maybe Shilo Sanders was the one to speak up. Bucky couldn't speak up because, he got an NFL pass to go to any game. So, yeah, it would be Shilo. Maybe he's going to be the trumpet that the family needs. Don't forget about the verse, Isaiah 58:1. Shilo Sanders is that trumpet. It's time for him to be that trumpet. Yes. Yeah, no more tippy toe. If you scared, got a job. What coach said? Oh, tell it to chill. He got a scared, got a church. I've been eating clean around. That's right, Pickaboo. What's up, Pickaboo with you 222? That's what we need to do. They feel like they can say anything, y'all. Listen, they got so much to talk about. They could talk about these new rookies, potential plays. Just break it down like I break it down if they need a blueprint. Think about all the potential plays that Todd Monken can use. The new wide receivers, the tight ends, even the quarterback. Y'all, we done broke that down in what? The draft ain't even been a week, and we done talked about so much stuff more than the Cleveland Browns media over here. I even pulled up multiple schemes that Todd Monken can use with Taylor Green and Shedeur Sanders. And they're not even gimmick plays. These was real plays that even the source said it would be unfair if executed right to run against another NFL team if Todd Monken is able to pull these schemes off and execute them right between Taylor Green and Shedeur Sanders, both on the field. Taylor Green could be a decoy quarterback and wide receiver. Man, Todd Monken about to have fun. We just need the media and that son-in-law to go somewhere and sit down. That's all we need. Detroit, Shedeur is okay with Shilo. Yes. I hope he doesn't even address it. Right. Shedeur has to say, oh, I wasn't even aware what my brother said. I've been in the playbook. Hey, Shedeur, that's all you got to say. Shilo said, what? I've been in the playbook. I don't know what's going on in social media. I turned that stuff off, y'all. Y'all know Shedeur Sanders going to say that with a smile. I don't know what's been said. My brother said that. Oh, I don't even know. I've been in my playbook. That's all he got to say. I've been in rookie minicamp. I don't know what's going on. That's all he got to say. Well, I don't know. We need to talk about that behind the scene. But you're right. When I said that sometimes it takes a woman to push back on a woman, yes, Palau Sanders could do that. But nah, we'll do that for her. Nah, you just stay right there, Palau. We go take care of this for you. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Pickaboo, me, you two are getting these people trying to hush. Okay. Most of them agree that nobody's listening to Mary Kay. That's obvious, all the negativity towards her. And guess what? She's not getting. That's why I know she likes this, y'all. She gets off on this. Everybody, and all the Cleveland Browns videos, they be telling Mary Kay, leave, resign, retire, get out of the room. She likes this, y'all. She got a mental illness. Coach, they've been using things to get him stopping. Most people know Mary Kay been out of line and they tired of it. Trevor got the, yes, he did. Yes, he did, Michelle. Nobody believe her, listen to her, and Cleveland media try to say shit. See, that's why you need women like me and women like you in the chats, right? And even dads that have daughters and sisters and said, no. All y'all guys said, no, we didn't see it sexist and I'm a woman. You kill that immediately. No, I ain't see that. I didn't see that. Shilo said what? Oh, well, hey, okay. I didn't see that. That's not sexist. He probably just thought that she was hungry. No, I didn't see that as being sexist. Killed it, y'all. Detroit they tan her ass on the only black. Mary Kay is nothing. It's Cabot. Oh God. Oh Mary. Oh blind beauty. Good gracious. I gotta watch yours. God, Tony, you need Mary Kay job. Listen, I would do it justice, but I'm not interested. But I know that there is some sister out there that's about to apply for that job, and she needs to be replaced by this sister. These droves of sisters that's about to come into Cleveland and take over these jobs. But I'm good. I just want what's his name, Andrew Berry, to go ahead and do what I asked him to do months ago before the draft. The draft is over, but I still could come up to Cleveland part-time and do what I said I would do for Andrew Berry and be done with it in the offseason. Ooh. Hold on, investors. But thank you for that, Gemini. Thank you for that. It's mostly women. They're going on my. Yes, yes. So, YouTube and X and Twitter. Yes, they always pushing negative narratives about the Sanders boys, but the real fans not going to let them. That's right, and they can't stand it. We got Pilar. Yeah, we got this Pilar. You good for clicks and clicks and views. I think Pilar is too close, Mom. That's right. Just stay quiet. We got this. We good. Just support Shedeur Sanders behind the scenes. Support Shilo Sanders behind the scenes. Did y'all hear that when Shedeur Sanders was opening up his gifts, I think he said something about his mom's turkey or whatever. She's still taking care of him behind the scenes. So we need her to focus on speaking life into Shedeur Sanders. We need her to focus on speaking life into her son. We got this. We got this. I agree with you. Shilo is wearing number 2 legendary brand shades. Yeah, okay. Justine. Shilo gave his opinion about Mary Kay saying things that are not true about his brother. That's what I'm saying too, Pickaboo U22. If she got an opinion, he could give his opinion too on the same situation. And he didn't call out a name, did he? Nope. He just said, hey, you're making women in sports look bad. basically do better, Mary Kay. And listen, if you're gonna be a reporter, do your job. Don't just say things. Do your job as a reporter. She don't want to do that, y'all. Basically, even said she was lazy, and she's lazy. She's lazy, y'all. Because she's been the only woman in the room. She's been getting by. She want to report on football, but not report on football. She wants to be the only woman in the room because they've been letting her slip on by. No, not no more, Mary K. Cabot. Not no more. I want Todd Mucking the spaz on her Donna. I mean, I'm gonna watch you, Donna C. Now, Dion has to sit down and talk with his kids on how to deal with the media. He has. Shilo knows how to address Mary Kay and everyone else. That's why he came back and did a rebuttal of his first address to Mary Kay. Yeah. Like I said, he didn't cuss her out. He didn't call out a name or nothing. He just said what he felt. He should have the right to do that. Now, let it be some other NFL players. They would have been put her in place with some very colorful words. So it is what it is. Get some help, Mary Kay, and some pills. The CU aunties are brutal. I love your energy, Miss Tony. Keep up the pressure of the non-credible wannabe reporter. Right. Stop being a tabloid reporter, Mary Kay, and she needs some help. But listen, as a woman, Mary Kay has a very unnatural obsession with Shedeur Sanders. I think if Shedeur Sanders ever leaves, or even if she leaves, right, she still would probably report on Shedeur Sanders. Yeah. Even Shilo say it's weird. It's weird. You got the wrong energy. You're too emotional about this. That lady has an unnatural tickle about Shedeur Sanders, y'all. TMZ reporter. Shedeur's mother's coming, but not right now. Believe me, she's putting a statement together. Hey, she is a widow. Yes, later E. All right, she's a widow. All right, investors, I'm not going to hold y'all no more. I just wanted to speak to Mary Kay, woman to woman, and to give her some caution. Will she take it? Nah, she ain't going to take it, y'all, because she thinks what she's doing is right. But she putting her name out there.